Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss a chapter of Class 3 EVS. The name of the chapter is Saying Without Speaking. As we interact with our surrounding, we come across different people, materials, and things. This interaction helps us to learn many things like standing, walking, eating, drinking, talking, and many more. Do you remember how did you learn to walk? You held furnitures of your house to get help for standing. You started standing and gradually started walking afterwards. Meanwhile, people around you encouraged you to stand and then walk. Those people were your parents, relatives, and neighbors as well. So now, can you tell how do you learn from your surrounding? Yes, we learn using our body. The sense organs of our body help us to learn in coordination with other body parts. The sense organs perceive information from the surrounding and give it to the brain. The brain analyzes the information and assimilates it. The body acts in accordance to the information stored in the brain. This is how we learn to behave in different situations. Can you tell how many sense organs do we have? We have 5 sense organs. Eyes, the sense organ which help us to see. Ear, which help us to hear. Nose, it helps us to smell. Skin, it has 2 functions. Number 1 is to tell the temperature. We can sense the temperature and tell whether the object is hot or cold. It can also help us to know about the texture of the object, whether it is smooth or rough. Same as skin, a tongue also has 2 functions. It helps us to taste and to speak as well. Can you tell me how many sense organs do we use for speaking and listening? Very good. 2. We use 2 sense organs while we speak and listen. We use ears to hear. The mouth and tongue are used in combination to speak. This speaking and listening help us to communicate with each other. We not only share our feelings but give instructions also using our mouth. Have you ever communicated your feelings or instructed people without speaking? Well, I have done it. I have instructed the children to keep quiet by putting fingers on my lips. You might also have communicated several times without speaking. Just recall how you hold your ears to your friend who was going to complain about you, or shown thumbs up to your house participants after a performance. Are there any more examples where you communicated with your friends or parents without speaking? Maybe you have showed your mother that you are hungry by putting your hands on your stomach and by taking your hands to your mouth. You have observed your teachers and you can tell well when they are happy. Can you tell? How do you guess that the teacher is happy? Oh, when the teacher comes to class smiling and laughs at your mischiefs, you confirm that the teacher is in a good mood. So now we know that face is a mirror of our feelings. We can always guess the mood of a person by looking at the face. A happy mood is depicted by a smiling face, which we see wrinkles on forehead when people are angry. A sad person won't smile, and a surprised person will have wide open eyes. So, our faces also communicate our feelings and moods. Have you ever seen classical dance? If not, do watch a video of Bharatnatyam dance. That Bharatnatyam is a Natya Shali where Natya Katha is told in dance form. There you will find that the dancer doesn't speak. The dancer only uses different hand movements to express the meaning of the song or the Natya Katha. Here in the picture, you can see different hand gestures which the dancers use during the Natya Katha. So now you know that we not only use words to communicate our feelings, but we use gestures also. But the thing is, we use these gestures in combination to words because we can speak. But in our society, we find people who are deprived of one or few body parts, and we call them differently abled. The blind, dumb, deaf, lame are the differently abled people who need our help to live happily in our society. Blind are the one who cannot see. Dumb cannot speak. Deaf cannot hear. Lame is deprived of the leg, and a handicapped one lacks hand. A blind, lame, and handicapped person can speak to communicate. But just imagine how a deaf or dumb communicate. Deaf people are unable to speak because they have never listened anything, so they cannot speak. And dumb people lack the ability to speak. So how do they communicate? They learn sign language. The picture shows different gesture for different alphabets and numbers. Do you think that they can talk with normal people using this sign language? No, we must learn their language to make them comfortable in communicating with us. We are blessed to have all functional organs, and we must help the differently abled people to feel happy and comfortable with us. Government has taken many initiatives for their well-being. It has established special schools and special educators are there to teach them. But we must accept and adopt their ways to help them survive in this society with dignity. So now you know how important it is for us to learn sign language. You might have seen news for deaf and dumb where a person sits beside the news anchor and translates the news in sign language. Once you see the news, you will understand that we are unable to understand the sign language, and we should learn the sign language to support these people. We should also support these people by our love and understanding. Now it's time for assignment. You stand in front of the mirror and observe your face when you are in different mood. Observe your face when you are happy, sad, angry, fearful, surprised, and bored. Draw all your expressions on a piece of paper. Can you tell which expression suits you the most? I am sure you look most smart and beautiful when you are happy. So, children, be happy always. Thank you so much for watching.